Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Sports Addict, where sports it's all that matters. For this video, I'm gonna be talking about each NFL team biggest weakness and team needs this offseason. But I decided to just focus on the NFC West because I'm a Niner fan, and I thought it would be like a good video for all my NFC West opponents, Seattle, Cardinals, Rams, So for this video, I'm going to be focusing what each NFC West team needs. The first one, we'll start off with the Arizona Cardinals. Biggest weakness is their salary cap, which they have 86.9 million. That's what it says. And it says the Cardinals are in pretty good shape when it comes to cap space heading to the offseason, ranking toward the top of the league. They don't need to create any more room, but if the organization wants to be moving on from Jonah Williams, could save 10.4 million, cutting DJ Dallas could save 2.75 million. Top free agent for you guys, my fellow Cardinals fans, is Chase Young. You guys targets on edge rush. Arizona could use somehow an edge rusher in re-signing Baron Browning, who the club traded for at the deadline this year's an option. However, it might be better to go after someone in free agency after Bowen only racked up 50 pressure in his first 7 games with the team. Pro Football Focus says that. Meanwhile, Young will be one of the best players available at the position. While the 25-year-old only had 5.5 sacks through 16 games, he ranked top 10 among edge defender with 62 pressure, according to PFF. Your guys' draft picks are as following: round one, number 16. Round 2, number 47. Round 3, number 78. Round 4, number 114. Round 5, number 151. Round 6, no pick. Round 7, no pick. Your guys' top target in the draft is cornerback Jadale Barron from Texas. While the defender doesn't have any impending free agent at quarterback, could use some extra talent in the position. The 2024 James Joe Award winner might be the Cardinals' best option where they'll be drafted in April. Barrett's exceeding zone coverage while his football IQ and understandable leverage allow him to read the quarterback eyes and anticipate threats. The Longhorns County report says his ability to cover a variety of offensive player, including tight ends and large receiver, is a standout trait. Barron puts himself in an excellent position, constantly taking the ball through receiver and showing impressive timing when swiping through the catch point. All right, so that's what you need to know, my fellow Cardinal fans. Let me see where the. Give me guys a second, trying to find the next team. It seems the NFC West is way at the bottom from the rest of the teams. I just keep seeing AFC teams. They don't have us. Oh, here we go. The next team is the LA Rams. That's the team that came up. My fellow NFC West fans. Biggest weakness. I think every team is biggest weakness is the salary cap. Because if you have too much, you can get carried away. And when you have less, you have to really do a lot of moves. a lot of tough decisions and stuff. But anyway, this is what it says. The Rams will enter the offseason in decent shape when it comes to cap space, ranking toward the middle of the league. Like I said, they're not that bad. It's not that bad. Some teams are gonna be have a lot of cap space. Some are gonna have a decent amount of cap space, like the Rams, or some are gonna have a bad, you know, cap space. However, as referenced above, the front office might consider getting out of a few contracts for some older players. Cup turns 32 in June, could save the club 15 million with a post June 1 cut and 20 million via trade, letting High B go would add another 5.5 million, cutting Rob Heavenstein, who's turned 32 in May, could create about 80.2 million. Obviously, Snead would have to find their replacement, but those options are on the table. Your guys' top free agent target is coming off my Niners, which is Charvarius Ward, cornerback. Cornerback has been in trouble spot in Los Angeles since last season, off season, and 22 free agents signing Derrick Room don't give up to us this fall to repeat a division champion, become a legitimate Super Bowl contender next fall. The team should look and improve the secondary and free agent. While Ward is coming off down campaign, he's only a year removed from being a Pro Bowler, second team All Pro after leading the NFL with 23 passes defended. The 28-year-old who turned 29 in May also has shown good ball skill throughout his career with 70 PDs in 7 seasons. Your guys is my fellow Rams fan and division rivals. Your guys' draft picks are the following. Round one, you got number 23. Round two, you don't have a pick. Round three, you have 85 and 101 is a comp pick. Number four, you have number 21. Number five, you don't have a pick. Round six, number 180 via the Falcon. Number 134 via Houston. Number 98. And round seven, you don't have nothing. Top draft prospect target in the draft is Josh Simmons from Ohio State, offensive tackle. Arlene Jackson, a pending free agent in Los Angeles, already had an expensive offensive line that could make it difficult to resign him. Snead might opt to go with one of the most pro-ready left tackle in the draft. Granted that will depend on how the Ohio State product medicals check out after he suffered a torn ACL in October. In pass protection, Simmons has a clean, crisp setup in his flat and angle pass sets with good pad level, active hands, and easy redirect skill to protect the corner and remain balanced through the top of the QB's drop. The Buckeye scouting report says he gets into his acre on time and Dale, and with the left guard on stunts game with proper timing and facial awareness. We just need my Niners and the Seahawks. All right, we start with my Niners before we finish up with the Seattle Seahawks. Biggest weaknesses is salary cap, but I say we have 66.6 million. My fellow Niner fan like myself, let's see what they have to say about us, my fellow Niners. The 49er had into the offseason in good shape financially. That's a good thing. If you're a Niner fan like myself, they're in the top 10 league wide in terms of cap space. Some great news. My fellow Niner fan like myself, San Francisco crave out even more money after June 1st by moving on from Leonard Floyd. 7.95 million will have left. Gross Matos, 8 million. Hughes Jack, 4.6 million, and Malik Collins, 3.4 million. So we should have a lot more cap space. Top free agent target. I mean, my fellow Niner fan, you guys will agree with me. But the only thing it says top five free agent targets resigning Dre Greenlaw. I mean, what about the O line? What about the O line? What about Purdy contract? You know, I know Greenlaw is an important piece to our team, but where's the offensive line? Maybe we're gonna address it in the draft. You know, San Francisco defense was dramatically different this season without Greenlaw in the lineup. According to Pro Football Reference, the unit ranked third in both points and rushing yards allowed in 2023. Those figures dropped to 29 and 18 this past season. Regrettably, Greenlaw also helped patrol the middle of the field in coverage, and the front office struggled to replace him. When healthy, Greenlaw and Fred Warner are the best linebacker duo in the NFL, so the Niners should do what they can to keep those two together. If they don't, they'll have to find a replacement for the 27-year-old, and he'll be one of the top backers available in free agency. They're gonna be after him if we don't re-sign him. All right, my fellow Niners fan, fellow faithful, these are our draft picks for next season for this year's draft. Round one, we have number 11. Round two, number 43. Round three, we have number 75. We still have another one in round three, number 100. It's a comp draft pick. Round four, 112. 137, we have a comp. We don't have a round five pick. Round six, 186. Round seven, 226, we have card. I don't know if it's either Cardinals or Carolina. Oh, no, wait, I see it. It's Carolina. 226 is from via Carolina. Number 230 is via Arizona. Number 249 is a comp. Number 254 is a comp pick. And our biggest draft prospect target, I assume that would be an offensive line, Will Campbell from LSU. Will Campbell falls in draft will depend on what position team view as he is best in the NFL. He was a left tackle at LSU, but he might be better at guard in the NFL. Campbell's position versatility is what will make him a good fit with the Niners. They often need immediate help at guard, but it could also use a long-term replacement option for Trent Williams, who turns 37 in July. Yep, it's a win-win either way. We need someone on the offensive line. If you're a Niner fan, you know what I'm talking about. We need to fix that offensive line. You know, immediately. We can't wait. And plus, we need a replacement for Will because Trent ain't gonna be there for a long time. In the long run, if you think about it. Campos is smooth opener with a polished, well-rounded skill set and a nature feel for the position due to a very good footwork, hard placement, play strength, and competitive toughness. Brandon Thorne wrote in his scouting report for the former Tiger, he's an adept run blocker who can secure and create immediate displacement on angle drive and base block with the body control and balance to recover. Saxon and finish at a high level. He doesn't bring a ton of mass, grit, or length, but he has very good core strength and strong hands to torque and control defenders away from the ball. So that's our off-season, weaknesses and team needs. Then finally, we'll end with the Seattle Seahawks. Salary cap is minus 11.6 million. The Seahawks will begin this offseason in red for cap space. They could always restructure contract, but they should consider moving on from aging veterans such as Tyler Lockett, who will turn 33 in September and whose production has declined in recent years. Parting ways with him before June 1st could save Seattle 17 million. The Seahawks could also release fellow wideout DK Metcalf after June 1st to save 18 million, although that's far less likely. The same goes for Geno Smith, who they could release to say 31 million. However, this isn't a great year to be in the quarterback market. It feels like a foregone conclusion that they release defensive lineman DeMar Jones to save 16 million. Chin Noise, nearly 50 million in Rayshon Jenkins 5.4 million could also be the chopping block. General Manager John Snyder had plenty of players who he can part with to get above water, but he be busy finding a replacement this spring. Your guys' targets, Delman from the Falcons. Center was an issue in Seattle. The Seahawks signed Connor Williams at the beginning of training camp, but he's openly retired after halfway through the season, leaving them with questions in the middle of the offensive line again. After shedding at least a few of the contract mentioned above, Seattle should go after Delman, who arguably the best center available in free agent. The 27-year-old has been a consistent player throughout his career and will bring ability to one of the Seahawks' most unstable positions. Round one for the Seahawks, you guys, is number 18. Round two, number 50. Round three, number 82. Round four, number 136, a comp pick. Round five, number 146, a comp pick again. Round six, 185 via Chicago, and then number 210 is a comp pick. Round seven is 234. Your guys' draft prospect targets: offensive tackle Armand Meebo, Missouri. The Seahawks have issued keeping Abraham Lucas on the field over the last season. He's missed more games, 21, than he's played 13 during the time frame. Lucas is also entering a contract year, so the club should consider drafting his replacement this spring. Mabu could be the player for Seattle. Helps that the Missouri product can light up on the inside as well. Overall, Mabu is a young prospect who is loose, explosive, move with a dense, powerful build, good link, and rugged demeanor that allows him to match up online in pass protection, dealing body blows as a finisher. BR Brandon Thorne wrote in his scouting report for the former Tiger. There are rough edges with his aiming point and hand that lead to penetration and falling off blocks that will need to get cleaned up. Still, he is physical tool, pass position skill, and demeanor signal year one started with the runway to becoming an impact player at a tackle or guard. So there you have it, you guys. There you have it. So that's the and biggest needs and things that each team in the NFC West needs. So, what do you guys think, my fellow NFC West fans, Niner fans, Seahawks fans, Rams fans? Do you expect your team to address all these issues? Leave your guys' comments down below. Or what else do you think your team needs to improve for the 2025-2026 NFL season, which it starts in September, which we're still a couple of months away, but the offseason, that's where everything begins, Offseason, free agents, uh, the draft, and training camp, and then the regular season and so on. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification button. And don't forget, this is Sports Addict, where sports, it's all that matters. Until next time.